How's it going, guys? So today is Friday, December 23rd. We've had some rain the last day or so here. It's in the 40s right now. It's supposed to be down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit by 6 p.m. So we're just gonna make sure everything's ready for that. First thing I want to do is take the skid steer to the heifer farm. We'll scrape up down there, take the bale fork along. The tire scraper's already down there. They're here picking up their concrete forms right now. Basement's all done. I like to scrape this up after it rains, especially if it's gonna get cold. This will all turn into ice. Won't be very nice for walking on for them. Come on, girls. Oh, now it's snowing. Dad's here to help with the bales. Man, it's windy. I got the calves bed up. It's gonna be cold this weekend. We want to make sure they can stay warm. And the first step in doing that is you gotta keep them dry. We use these calf jackets on the young ones, which helps keep them warmer. Then we use the sawdust, works really well to keep them dry. We sometimes would use straw, it's kind of fluffy, they can snuggle into it. I used to talk about snuggle factor, but honestly, just keep them dry and use those jackets. I think that's a pretty good way to do it. We have a little issue in our heifer barn now we have to take care of. They somehow lifted that one gate off there, got them sorted out. My dad's going to grab a ground shovel, something we wanted to do here at the house project before it gets really cold. We're letting the concrete cure this week, put some stone in along the footers, filter fabric, keep the dirt from getting down in there. I got all those forms out of here. Now we can see what the basement actually looks like. My uncle was actually the one building this house through his company. We're gonna be doing a little bit of the work. We're gonna be doing the backfilling. He'd asked today if we wanted to roll this plastic out over the ground in here, I guess, just help keep the cold from working down in. So we got those two concrete pads. There's two posts in the basement. There's a steel beam that's gonna run through there to hold all the floor joists. There's gonna be a staircase coming down right up on that post right there. So the stairs will be right here. A couple hours have passed. got sunny, but temperature's dropping like crazy. We shouldn't have too much trouble with water bowls freezing. Biggest issue is going to be this temporary setup we have in our dry cow barn. I'll put a little hole in the trough. Just hoping to keep water moving through the hose and it won't freeze. And then I got a heating element in here as well. If this is all working, we shouldn't have trouble. This heating element, I guess, you need to make sure it actually works right. It's the only question I have. We just shut off the water that was going to the house, which ended up turning off the water in this barn. This works fine as long as it's not below freezing too much. I thought my heating element went bad because it wasn't turning on. I had it plugged in right there to that outlet. I thought, well, that should work because that's where we plug these fans into. Then I realized these fans are set up to only turn on when the temperature gets above 68 or something. Yeah, right now it's set to turn on at close to 70 degrees. Guess if I turn that the whole way back, we'll see how low that goes. We get down to 10 degrees or 0 degrees. Yeah, well, that'll do it. I just gotta go unplug that other fan. Do not need the fans on right now. I'm gonna make this hole a little bit bigger, try to keep water flowing through. You can just hear the valve is slightly open right now. This is where the trough is hooked to. I think that little bit of flow should keep it from freezing up, even if it's 10 degrees out. So it is the next morning. Got the milking done. It is cold out here. Single digits, windy. Stuff just does not work quite right when it gets this cold. Dad was feeding, I was milking. Milking went pretty good actually, not too many issues. My nice little idea to try to keep this dry cow water thawed did not work. It's just too cold. That hose freezes up, even with a little bit of flow. We're just gonna detach the hose now, thaw it out, and then let them manually water them. We need to get a new line buried as soon as possible. Drag it up to the parlor and run some hot water on it. We had this other big water trough sitting around. We'll just run this hose for a while, let them all drink, fill it up, and then put the hose inside so it doesn't freeze. Hey guys, so it's the next morning here. It's Christmas Day. I'm doing the feeding this morning. Just working on the heifer batch now, almost done. This water worked out pretty well. I filled it up good yesterday morning, and it took a while for it to freeze. I guess just the amount of water helped keep it from freezing up too quickly. Get a little bit icier now though. We can go get the hose and we'll fill it up again today. It's supposed to start warming up, gonna get up to 25 degrees today, so that's pretty nice. The wind has calmed down a good bit. I really don't mind the cold, but once it gets windy, then it gets pretty nasty. This morning I was actually able to use that stave silo that was frozen up, so that's nice. It's running right now. Finishing up my last chocolate milk. Our milk company gives us some free drinks every year at Christmas. It's the best chocolate milk in my biased opinion. I'm in the utility room behind our milk house. So I just have the hose laid in here, stays warm. We'll just get it topped off again. I'm gonna get this feed run out. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Merry Christmas, everyone.